So let's start with Duelist. I mean, this isn't the Duelist part. This is the support part. So Sue, server admin. Gambit, server admin. We've covered this in last season. Nothing changed. Like, sure, they get their ultimate slower, but you just take more damage. Loki is who I want to talk about next. Loki's changes kind of made him really viable. He does not feel like season 0 and season 1 where he was the best support in the game, but he feels viable now. And if you're playing him in triple support, he actually has the leniency to take DPS ults or take tank ults and use those defensively or offensively and be a lot more flexible. When I play Loki or when I have Lokis in my game, it just feels way better than when he was in the other games. I think he's genuinely A tier. He's not Invis and Gambit, but he is pretty good. Adam. I think Adam's C tier. I don't think there's a whole lot of reasons to play Adam Warlock. There used to be, but now you only play him for Soul Bond. But even then, you're playing too close. If you're playing that close together, that you can soul bond that consistently, that often, his heals are gonna get absorbed by other people, which means he can't like DPS and play as an off DPS and heal. And you would be much better off playing Ultron, because Ultron can do much more sustained damage, even though Adam's damage is faster to come out. He has 2 drones, he has the damage boost, he can heal everybody, give everybody shields on a 10-second cooldown instead of a 45-second cooldown. I just don't think he's that good. Luna, I think, is B tier as well. I don't think the Snowflake boost did too much to her. Hear me out, I don't think it did anything. Because it gave you a better way of self-healing, which is really strong, but it didn't fix, like everyone was saying, oh, she's going to be impenetrable against dive, and the only thing that really helps her in those areas where she struggles with is the damage boost. The damage boost is part of it is crazy, because she went from, oh, I'm complaining that Luna does too much damage because she 3 taps 250 HP, and oh no, but she has fall off damage. Oh no, it's a 4 tap for a support to kill a squishy. It's 4 bursts. Now it's 2 and 3. And that's insane to me. That's absolutely insane. Oh, and it's only 2 if you hit all 3 headshots. It's still a 3 for body shots where it used to be a 5. It's insane. The damage boost is insane, but then you lose the benefit of healing another teammate. So I do think it's balanced. And honestly, I remember thinking when the game first came out, why can't I put this on myself? I think if they tone in that damage boost, it's actually super balanced. Because she might just be impossible to dive now because of her snowballs so fast, and she gets that 10% damage boost where she can just 1-tap you in the head for, not 1-tap, but like get 1 free round in the head for free, and then you die on the next one unless you get out lickety split. I'd slow down the snowball and tune in that damage boost, but otherwise I think she's fine. I don't think she's Gambit or Invis material. But she's definitely up there. Mantis, I'm putting in B tier. I know at the top ranks in competitive play, Mantis is really good, always has been because the damage boost is super strong. But this is like casual gamer experience. It's not that good because your team's not going to be organized. In ladder, it's not that good. Your team is not organized. They're going to damage boost me when I'm backing up, make me feel like I have to overextend, and then I overextend, or it just doesn't line up correctly. But I know she's good. Like, I know she's good, but I haven't seen it in any of my games. I have seen people who one-trick Mantis play Mantis and then lose, and then I get them in my games 3 games later, and I go, oh my god, please don't choose Mantis, and they choose Mantis, and then they lose, and they go negative again. And like, how are you going negative on Mantis and triple support? Your job is to be a sub DPS, but it's fine, because not only do they have the worst healing, assists, and kills KDA ratio, they've only played Mantis for 200 hours, so who am I to talk, right? Who am I? Who am I to talk on that? Sorry. That's my own personal beef with one guy. Last night. Jeff. B tier. He didn't change. And if nothing else had changed, I would have kept him in A tier. Because I still think that constant damage on the backline is really good. Constant damage on the whole team. But they kind of have to line up more for it now, and with Luna and Loki being better, Invis and Gambit still running the game, and then Ultron is better, Rocket's really good, Cloak and Dagger is the Cloak and Dagger, but with that much in the game as well to kind of mitigate it, he's just not the best choice. He's still just as good as he used to be. I'm gonna do this, because in my games I think he's better. Even though I know she's like, I know it, but I can't prove it. You know, I can't prove it. But yeah, he's fine. Same that he was last season. Rocket, I think it's goated. I think Rocket's goated. Honestly, if you can't play Invis or Gambit and you're good on Rocket, play Rocket. AoE healing that heals over a period of time, so you just like shoot forward and a bunch of different directions, they bounce around, constantly heal your team, because your team can only benefit, one person can only benefit from one ball at once. They can't benefit from two at the same time. And so you can just shoot them out, you can do damage when you need to, you have your ult that's 40% damage, 40% damage boost, overshield, so that way you don't take a lot of damage like it's a support ult, and because it's overshield, it does not charge their support ults or their DPS ultimates as fast. Crazy work. It's still really good. I think he's really, really good. I think Loki's better just because you can have two Gambit ults, but hear me out. Hear me out. Cloak and Dagger, I'm putting in B tier. They don't heal as fast as anybody else, and the game's getting more and more bursty, whereas her heals are very sustained. Heal everybody in the AoE, sustain, heal them, and a lot of util. I think her util's really good, but she doesn't heal as fast. Even though Jeff has a beam of sustained 100 some healing per second, she does not compete with that sustain. She can't do it as well. And so, well, not without draining all of her abilities. But then she has nothing to defend herself, really. And that was kind of the best part. You could drop a bubble and then DPS, and now they get out of your way. You get free damage. You sometimes get a kill. You can Terror Cape, go back and heal the rest of your team. But now you can't really do that. Things die too fast. But I don't think she's bad. She has the third best support ult in the game, in my opinion. Makes it last the longest, technically, since the timer doesn't start until her dashes finish. She has a lot of good util and like life-saving util and also damaging util, but outside of that, like Luna has good util, Loki also has good util. They definitely have good util. So what sets these characters apart is their primary attack. How good are they without their util when stuff is on cooldown or when they're saving something? How good can they still be? And I think they all just outclass Cloak and Dagger. And it's a shame because yeah. So it's a shame for some reason that yeah. It's definitely not a shame. I'm tempted to put Ultron S tier or even just higher than some of these guys, but I haven't seen it work too well. I see it work like crazy in triple support. In triple support, that man is a menace. But I have not seen it work in double support, like I have in the higher lobbies. And even in triple support, I haven't seen it work that well. Sometimes my team runs it and we still get trashed. Sometimes the enemy team runs it and they still get trashed. Sometimes we run it in double support and we trash them when they're running Luna Invis or Invis Gambit or Rocket Gambit, and I don't get why that is. And it could be an Ultron diff, just like some of my Ultrons are better and some of their Ultrons are worse, and some are better and some are worse. But I don't think he's that good. I think he kind of becomes a better Mantis because he heals a lot over the match. Now he has 2 drones, and he can throw one. Like, Mantis was really good for damage boosting someone like Cap, or Venom, or Thor, or Angela. Damage boost them when they dive. Well, now Ultron can do it from any location, anywhere. You don't have to go back and meet him up. And you get sustained healing from it at the same time. And you get the overshield. And the rest of his team also benefits at the same time. He heals AoE the rest of the team. He does require you to play in a big group, though, which a lot of characters in this game can exploit. But I think he's really good. I don't think any of the supports right now are bad. Like, terrible. Why would you ever play that support? But, I mean, it is what it is.